Hi, my name is Justice Borden, and this is my tic-tac-toe lesson for grade 4. So my objectives were broken down into psychomotor, cognitive, and affective. So the psychomotor one was students will be able to throw a ball properly with accuracy at a desired target using an underhand throw, overhand throw, and chest pass. The cognitive objective was students will be able to recall and understand proper form for each throw they will be using and watching their classmates complete the proper form as well. The affective objective was students will be able to cheer on their classmates and provide feedback using proper language or teaching cues. And the standards were 1.9, 1.10, and 2.4. So the materials I would need are floor tape, open space with a wall in a gym preferably, a tennis ball, a dodgeball, the tic-tac-toe worksheet I have included in my lesson plan, access to mathgoodies.com and YouTube, rosters with numbers posted by students' name to separate them into groups, mini targets, and tape. The intelligences that I addressed were bodily kinesthetic intelligence and the interpersonal intelligence. The accommodations I made for visual and auditory learners were that instead of having these students sit out, I'll have them visually impaired practice throwing a tennis ball to me or a teacher aide that I'll have in the classroom. They will complete 5 repetitions of each type of throw. And then for auditory impaired students, they'll be given a set of written or typed directions to help explain the activity beforehand so they can better understand. For the physically disabled, if students are limited to a wheelchair, they will be able to perform the movement at a closer range in order for their throw to reach the tic-tac-toe game board on the wall. To warm up, I'll have students jog around the gym for 3 minutes to get their bodies prepared to stretch. Then I'll have students perform a few arm stretches to get their arms loose, each holding them for 15 to 30 seconds each. After a few stretches, students will be introduced to the lesson. To introduce the lesson, I'll have students share out what they know about overhand, underhand, and chest passes. Go over each teaching cues for each throw. Allow students to warm up each of these throws with a partner they choose for around 10 minutes to warm up each of those throws. And then I'll also ask students to play tic-tac-toe against me, and then ask the students if they have ever played tic-tac-toe before, and then I'll show them a video of the rules on how to play tic-tac-toe. So here I included the teaching cues for each throw. So for overhand throw cues, it's straddle a line with the side or orientation toward the target, non-dominant side closest to the target, make a T shape with the body, rock the T, make goalposts with the arms, step and throw, follow through, reaching the opposite hip. For the underhand throw cues, line up with the target, arm looks like a lowercase L, swing, step with your opposite foot, and throw. For the chest pass cue, it includes square body to target, thumbs against chest, elbows bent and out, step toward target, extend arms fully, releasing ball to target. Thumbs should now be pointing down. Tell students to bend, extend, and release. So for the demonstration, I'll give students a demonstration of each of these throws toward the tic-tac-toe game board on the wall. This will help them show them proper form and how difficult it may be for them to hit a target if I don't hit it on the first try. So then students will be able to get with their partner they warmed up with and have a practice throw for each one of the throws. And then for independent practice and assessment, I'll split the groups up using my random number generator using the numbers on the roster. The students will then play 3 games of tic-tac-toe with 1 game equaling 1 type of throw. And then for each throw they have, the students will have to record that move on their tic-tac-toe worksheet to keep track of score. And then for assessment, I will assess a few groups at one time. I'll watch a few throws of each game before moving on to the next. When assessing the groups and throwing abilities, I will use teaching cues to help provide feedback and support for the students. I will look at how well these students can recall the proper form for these throws, as well as their ability to target appropriately. I will also assess how well students are able to adjust their targeting if they miss the game board on their throw. And then for closure, I'll split the groups into a winning group and a losing group based on who scored more on the tic-tac-toe worksheet. And then the losing group players and winning group players will pair up on individually within their teams using a random number generator again and compete in a tournament of one game, so where the winner will move on. So the winner from the losing group and the winner from the winning group, at the end of the groups playing each other, they will end up playing together in a final round of 3 games, one of each type of throw. And then for assessment, I'll have students write down on their worksheet one thing that they did well and one thing that they can improve on, and I'll have them turn this in as an exit ticket. And these are my resources that I used, and I hope that this could be used in the classroom to have fun and also teach students proper techniques on throwing. Thank you.